Well, my friends, it's that time. Hardcore time. I'm Hambbage. I'm glad you're here, and we are about to get crazy like a fox. That's right. We've got man, we gotta bounce back from what honestly was pretty horrific episode yesterday, or yeah, yesterday for me. The previous case. Wow, talk about some devastating losses. First off, we found out that our dear, dear first friend in the world, Fred, is no more, apparently, or is preoccupied at the moment. And I think, I don't know, does anybody else do the kind of memorializing stuff? I think we've done that in the past, maybe, but something like that. Um, There we go. Fruited fields. That's kind of the visualization of the farmer, and instead of the "here lies" marker, because we don't, he probably wandered off as a zombie and burned up in the sun somewhere. So we don't have his hat. We don't have any of his stuff, but we'll memorialize him above his bed and sometimes come and hang out here. Like maybe right now. Try to avoid further. I can hear skeletons. And while we're here, though, I guess, while we're waiting for the sun to go down, let's prep up a bit more. Because we're going to try to use the same tactic now. We don't need those. And now we can sleep. Oh, I forgot. We need to get out sweet gemberries and swap out the fish for the berries. And I think Lucky here is pretty set, so we don't need to worry too much there. All right, I did put the right things away. So now we have to try to replicate our efforts in the jungle with the foxes in the taiga. And you weren't Fred that just got lost. Right, no, he had a diamond on and he had lots of trades. He was a master of his craft, if you didn't know. Anyway, we'll get by just fine without Fred. He's in those fruited fields in the sky now. He's tending to crops with no pests, no funguses. Wow, that's very mastery of English there. Pig. This is kind of broken up. I mean, jungle can be too, so we shouldn't complain because we got that one pretty well done. Oh, the bird is gonna become a nuisance now. Should have left him. Oh, no, I'm not gonna leave you there. Okay, there's a fox. No, was that a pig or a fox? I just saw the back. That's a pig. Yeah, I'm sure that the parrot will now be making fox sounds in my ear. And keeping us on our toes. It's kind of a good opportunity, though. I mean, we've made a few like beeline dashes through this biome early on, but we haven't really. I mean, so far there hasn't been a whole lot to compel us to spend a lot of time in it. But I think this begins to get close over to where we got our goats up on kind of some of those mountain peaks. Maybe we're not that far yet. Jungle Mountain. Hmm. Well, the good thing about foxes is they're in real life and in the game, they're fairly nocturnal. They're not locked in so, and that's kind of a common misconception, right? With the exception of bats that really don't get disrupted too much, um, most animals that we think of as being nocturnal, they're as adaptable as we are. We are technically evolved as a diurnal species, right? Human beings have lots of visual acuity for colors and depth. Um, we don't have eyesight that's particularly well suited to low light conditions. We don't have the large irises that cats do or anything like that, um, or the big eyes of owls. So we tend to make our active period during the daytime, right? And the exception proves the rule of humans that we are the most adaptable of so far any of Earth's species. We shape environments to suit us. We bring light to the world so that electric and otherwise, and now things like light pollution are ideal, but they really do allow us to break out of that um, diurnal cycle, right? And nowadays it's not that uncommon to work a third shift. There's lots of jobs. We do our socializing very often outdoors and or outdoors, out and about overnight. Whether it's a concert or a club or just going out to eat a meal where you're not rushing back um, as the light fades. And electricity really opens that up. Think when your power goes out and you're down to some candles. It can be fun for a little while, but your options really do get limited a whole lot, and it it made it such that while even back in pre-industrial, we'll call it as a rough analog, but pre-electrical, or perhaps more fairly whale oil, at least for Western Europe, that really opened up more nighttime activity because whale oil burned with such a bright flame um, that more and more people could see or make do in the midst of the night. You would have a more brightly lit home if you had whale oil lamps, and that was the whole Moby Dick and fiasco over hunting the whales, nearly and in some wow, excuse me, to the point of extinction, was because immediately we were addicted to the light. Hey, let's do this. But anyway, foxes are fairly nocturnal. You may see one, sneaking along a hedgerow or something like that early in the morning or in the evening, or even, even in the middle of the day. And uh, like us, they can be versatile, but they're more subject to any any predation they may face, and they're typically, they're not a game animal by any means for larger species. There's just more higher nutrient options out there than you would get out of a fox, and as um, the euphemisms, I guess, you know, make clear, foxes are fairly intelligent animals. They can evade you before you know what's up, and the whole deal of fox hunting, right? That was why it was a noble sport of dogs and horses and all that kind of stuff, was because the fox was cagey prey. It wasn't just know that it will stop at the next watering hole like a deer or something like that. They'll be elusive. They'll cut through tangles and things like that to make it difficult for the dogs and the horses and all that to pursue. They're unfortunately, the odds were pretty well stacked against them in those types of activities. But there's a reason why that animal was selected. And same goes here. I saw that lava. Um, we might see one running around, but more likely we would see them curled up in a little ball, um, sleeping under a tree. But I have a feeling this day is nearly done. I haven't even seen one, much less a couple. And I don't know if there's like fox bearing chunks, kind of like slime chunks, or areas of biomes. I don't think so. I think they've just got. Is that you again? You're probably on my shoulder. They're the closest sound to that little fox yip. Oh, come on. Flower. So, big Friday. Everybody got fun plans for a week. Oh, there's one. Okay. You guys think about what you want to plan for the weekend. Let me know. There he is. All right. Now, I don't know if they're as apt to. He's still there. You're not helping, Lucky. Come on, dude. Well, at least we can see him better over there. Come here. Come here. Is it night enough? Come on, dude. You're looking at me. Oh, okay, fine. Now, that could be a huge mistake. Okay, here he comes. You got the high ground. Don't be threatened. I don't think I can. Could have reached him from there. Oh, yeah. Surest way to scare any of these animals. Ooh, have we seen that? Probably, huh? Hope he's not like jumping into lava over there. Whoa, dude. Is he gonna go eat that fish? Look at him go. Oh, you caught one. Good job, dude. Let me see. Wait, why didn't that work? You got a cod? That's awesome. So happy for you. Okay. I think you have a cod. Or do you have a fur? Maybe it's a bunny fur? Alright, now where do we want to put you? I think this edge is kind of good. Let's go over here where we can cross on land. Still with me? Okay. Oh, you're doing good. You're doing great. Still coming? Alright. Ow! Ow! I know. Scary. Okay, let's get this shovel out. And we're gonna go one more down. Now we gotta do this whole elaborate deal. I haven't lost you yet, have I? So I think we'll do those. I don't even need them. Alright. Now. Yeah, you sit there and guard him. Do we? I hope we don't need a name tag. Let's see if we can just kind of get this quick. So first thing, back to wood chopping. Partly because I can, partly because I want to have a clear view. I got everybody there. Didn't realize that was a pokey. So he's going to go up on that. Just a little bit of visibility here. Let's take. I should be looking at times this way. We're still a couple steps up here. Alright, now I'm worried and wondering if I should name the fox. Let's do it just to be safe. I know we're almost out of tags. But Um, let's call him Robin, as in cartoon version of Robin Hood, of which this is gonna make a lot of you guys laugh. Of which I had the sing along record for my little record player when I was a little kid. Why can't I? Can I not name the fox? Get. Oh man. Oh, get out of there, bird. Oh man. Don't do that. Okay, is the bird gone? Whew. Why isn't that working? Did I not? I don't understand. Oh, maybe I just grabbed it wrong? Not Robin J. Just Robin. That would help. Alright. Yes, you're wonderful at getting in the way. Lucky dude. Robin. Alright. Robin is now hopefully secure. Just to be safe. Get those two. So yeah, Robin Hood. Robin Hood, the old Disney cartoon. Very much dated now. I mean, it's a cartoon, right? Snow White is way, way, way older than that. And it's still a hit. But yeah, when I was a little kid, I assume they still have the similar versions either on YouTube or somewhere. But you would get these little records that came with books, and they were I mean, I don't know. I was a little enough kid. We get the little records, 45s. Is that what the smaller play ones were? And my sister and I had a little. It was like a suitcase-sized record player to lug around with us, and it was Fisher. Yeah, I don't think it was quite Fisher Price, but it was made for kids, right? It was rough and durable and not super high fidelity sound or anything like that. It was just the way you played music. And certainly when I was a kid, there were cassettes and all that kind of stuff. But for that age, it was perfect. And we had these storybooks. Now already, are you kidding me? It's got to be down there, right? Yeah. So we're just up above. All right, we got to find another fox. Where is that fox? Oh, fox. I think that's a fox. All right. Now let's try. We don't want him to go deeper into the woods. And we certainly don't want him to go deep into the jungle. So, we're going to use what we learned on ocelots. Is he under this tree? This is the worst part. There he is. And of course, it's like getting to be night again. How did that take a whole day? No! Oh, see, what did I tell you about foxes? Did I flank him? There he is. Oh, he's by his buddy. All right, come here, dude. Oh, he wants to say hi. Come here. Or go down in the water. Oh, man, I don't even have my... Not ready. No, 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 no. No, no, no. So I'll go that way. want him to put... Okay, good. Got you. Wait, I don't have you. Why don't I have you? Come on. I'm glad we can make leads now. I'm going to try. I don't know, this might be a bad idea. He's still on the lead. Okay. Still got you. Come on, buddy. Oh, this is actually working. Oh, did you see that creeper? Let's just leave well enough alone. He won't bother us if we don't bother him. Oh, yeah, Robin. So accommodating. All right, we got them both. Let's do this first. We think it despawned. Here's the last thing I want to have happen is a creeper explosion. I knew you were out here somewhere, buddy. Oh, what a shot. All right. Let's get our foxes. Bred up. Same deal as before. Should be easy as cake now. And not me. You. Magic. Hey, little fox. All right. I don't plan on transporting them, and I know the others may or may not despawn, but they get their freedom. The ocelots, I think we named both, didn't we? Did we? Let's go. First of all, let's check the time. 28 minutes. See, that was kind of what I was expecting for the ocelots. So we're gonna come over and check this this broken portal. I think we've been here, but just to be sure. And then, yep. But hey, now Flint is kind of cool because we can give it to Franny. Maybe that's what we'll do. There's a couple things I want to do. We want to work our way back to base. And I don't think we'll start our multi-purpose biome and we're going to do this right, though. We're not going to start a biome slash... what am I even thinking here? Mushroom hunt. So struggling. Instead, we're going to take a look and see if we can find the blue shulker that we lost. I don't know why I'm so disjointed here. Oh my. Oh, as soon as I put on the wings, I start getting paranoid, right? There's the rockets. I knew I needed them, just didn't get them in my hand. All right, we got all boxes, right? Yeah, you're fun. Ooh, never mind. I think we've been here. Okay. This is the way we came. I hope. Yeah. Well, so yeah, we'll have a good little flight back. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do the building work on the stairs. I was talking about how I wanted to build a little lean-to kind of structure to protect us. Maybe we'll do that too. I do want to at least um, put my mind at ease, I guess, on the blue shulker box, which my guess is when we were breeding the hoglins and I broke all the chests to pick them up, they were kind of set on a little rise. I think we'd lowered the rest of the ground around them. And so my concern is that we broke one and it fell like off the backside of that little rise, and since we weren't paying attention, we didn't go all the way around it, didn't grab it, and now it's gone forever, sadly. That's my fear. It's a little extra, but I know we were kind of, I'll do this. I've been doing a lot of the house building in Skyrim. I did restart. That's weird. Why do I have so many torches there? Okay, whatever. But no blue box. Sure, we'll eat some berries. And we'll get some extra food power. Although I'm assuming we ate some early in the game. I haven't planted any berries yet either. We should make a little berry. Okay, let's start looking. Did I set anything? Come on. Yeah. Oh. Man, I was sweating it. Sweating it hard. Alright, there's all of our empty blue chests. Let's do this one quick. Oh, it feels so much better. I mean, Fred, but we memorialized him. We didn't lose the chest, which we thought we had. I can't do any of this yet. This. Now we are going to, let's leave that for now. Goodie box can just go, no, because we got to put stuff in it. Goodie box. That's toolbox. Woo! Oh my goodness. That came out of nowhere. Hang on, my brain is just jiggling inside my head. So what did I put in here that took the place of the name tags? Oh, the name tags went in the animal box. That's right. We aren't going to need any of this stuff for mushrooms. We find them, they're docile enough. And I don't even think we need to worry about carrying the wheat in hand, right? We'll just pull it out when we're ready. So that's all good. Do I have anything out here that... Why did I have that box? It seems light, too, doesn't it? What? We used to have a gold helmet. We used to have a flint... Oh, I still have a flint and steel. What am I missing in here? I don't know. Nothing that important, right? Okay, tools, back, animal stuff, back. Those stay out. These, that's good enough, right? Loaded. I know we won't use trapdoors down here really, but we'll put them in there. Say it was intentional. Crafting table. I must have just made a new one, right? Let's leave one down here. I think we've got one in the goodie box we just didn't take. Alright, we should have enough room in the inventory now. Oh, I was going to put these in here just for now. Now, offload some of this lumber, and let's do all these leafy sapling-y things. Still haven't managed to get any acacia trees down here. Jungle. Leaves and leaves. Uh-oh. Oak. Jungle saplings. Oak. Oak leaves. Oak saplings. And spruce leaves, spruce saplings. That's pretty good. I'm not putting that flint in yet because I think we're going to make a run over to see Franny. And we'll check on a suspicion I have. Watch this. Oh, look at that. No panic, no lost chest. And while we're doing it, pick up this. Go back over and get the dirt. Piece of sand. Look at all this sand we got. I think we have a bunch of glass too. We did well. Sort this back out a little bit. Okay. Now for this bit, we don't need the bones. Do I have a cocoa bean place? Probably not, right? That's probably upstairs. We only really need them if we want to do like brown wool or terracotta. And I guess we'll have to make cookies unless we bought some. Alrighty. There's that. That. Apples upstairs. Poppy upstairs. Cocoa beans upstairs. Upstairs, upstairs. And good. And then... Franny will be delighted. Let's go do our run upstairs. I'm going to sip coffee here. Okay. So yeah, let's back to a question I'd been asking right when our first Fox showed up. What's everybody got going on for the weekend? Is there anything you're fired up for? Is it still football, kind of getting along in the seasons, or is it first snowfall? I was talking to family back in the Midwest. They were talking about forecasted chance of snow this weekend. There was a little bit that went through the mountains. Nothing down here though. And again, for folks who don't know, I live outside of Denver, Colorado, in the United States, and it. I've said multiple times, this has been the most beautiful fall I've ever experienced in my life. It just incredible. The leaves stayed, and this last week we had a couple days that were windy, and one that was fairly overcast, and it's been cooler. It's been getting progressively cooler. That sun is, as the Earth rotates, or rotates, not revolves. It's it's staying closer to the horizon, right? And so it's getting colder, but we haven't had yet an early big snowstorm. We haven't had any kind of precip, and I've just been so like each time I talk to my folks back in the Midwest or anybody, I'm like, I just can't believe it. It stays awesome and it keeps just getting better and better. And again, this weekend, highs in the mid 60s Fahrenheit. I don't know what 60 equates to in Celsius for our European friends. I'm sure you guys may know. I know, like in the 90s is in the 30s, and 0 Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit. You're still on sale? How are you on sale? We haven't been here in ages. Might as well do these, and let's do a whole bunch of sticks too, right? Who we can find out what our fancy arrows are again. Oh, get some XP for me there, I see. All right, string. Boop, boop. Should we do a quick little run and see if I can still remember the path to get over to the spider farms? At some point, I really would like to come back here and keep working the excavation. We can reset our cobblestone by using a. I don't know if that new stairway had already been better, but this is the path I've always known, right? Got our lit up bonus on there. Go down here, over here. Get some swamp water there. And here, right? This is where we opened it all up. So we have a future one there, and we've kind of been picking away at making this a big, massive area and have this nice tinted glass around our spider farms. And there you can see cave spiders plop in, go down the chute eventually. It's not perfect science, but it does give us loads and loads of string once it really gets going. Obviously hasn't been running, we haven't been around it. But yeah, well, once we probably get the breeding stuff done, so next couple episodes are going to be flying, or maybe it takes 2 seconds. Maybe we just go in a direction and boom, there's a mushroom. Um, we'll be doing that flying, and then we'll be tracking down axolotls, probably in an ocean canyon or something like that. I think is a good place to try to find them. Um, get Get the 2 remaining breeding tasks out of the way. I think it's 2 now. And then we're good to go. Maybe we come back here and do a little bit of this. After all the barn work, honestly, I wouldn't mind coming here, hanging out a little bit, expanding that, and doing another version of the farm, or another cutter version of the farm. What we didn't do here with our fresh emeralds, oh, I forgot I was filling up my stack, was to get our fancy new emeralds. I don't know why that's so many resources that you're using here and trading with them. I mean, I guess you get a lot more emeralds just for some crafting, but... And so these are health arrows, and that's what we were using, what I was talking about using on withers, I guess. Any of the undead, so zombies, withers, skellies, and variants, right? I think those would load it up. But we'll get another batch. It's kind of nice just to have some of those on stock, and at some point we'll play with them a bit more. I guess we'll bring the emeralds back. I don't think we're going to buy that much from them. Is there anything else here that we have been missing out on? Keep everything kind of set here. There's some fence gates. Are those birch? Let's bring those back home. We can always make more gates out of oak here with all the mineshaft materials. Where am I? Which way am I headed? So yeah, just kind of setting up here for flight and exploration stuff tomorrow, or at some point through the weekend, and there will be an episode tomorrow, don't worry. Full intent. Whether I record that tonight at some point, or I don't know, afternoon and evening, there's Colorado football and basketball tomorrow, so that's going to get a bit busy. But I had mentioned I wanted the birch gates to start, if I haven't already, replacing or using for future pens and whatnot for animals, or to switch out for the fields. Let's take a look. I don't think we were using birch. Oh. Well, they work pretty well in creepers, too. I don't mind using a few, but when we go back inside, okay, this guy should... I don't know. It's tough to tell. Yeah, I don't... Got him, all right. Surprised that so many of those were 2 shots, though. I mean, a lot of those would be 1-shot kills anyway. It really didn't seem to have a big effect. So yeah, we did not use, I think we used spruce wood, which, no surprise, we had the tree farm going. But now that we have better tools and resources, I think we can go out and, make a few stacks of birch logs to process up. What do we have for flowers here? And why are all of our bees hidden? Bees? They didn't all go away or anything, did they? When we were doing the fields, they were out and about. Snapping, it's pretty early in the morning. They gotta wait for the air to warm up. They're insects. They're not like us. They don't have warm blood metabolisms to. All right, now come down this way because I don't know, no idea how full any of those are. Right, once they start dropping honey, I'm pretty good with it. But by bringing them to this end, new babies, I think I don't know if they associate with a parent and try to follow them back, or if they will just do their own search for an open available hive. But we want them going in there, obviously. Well, it looks like no, still the two. Been a long time. Very therapeutic. For what? I don't know, but calming, beneficial. That's one of those. It's thrown around, right? Like, oh, it's a therapeutic. Well, for what therapy? Like anything can be therapeutic. Um, doesn't mean it's necessarily medicinal, but this is soothing, calming. And I've always kind of been that way with bees. I don't have a big. Um, I don't think most people would say they have a phobia of bees, but people tense up. Oh, it's bees. Is it on me? Is it on me? That kind of deal. I guess, as I've shared enough times in the past, I worked in a produce, like outdoor produce stand. Started off running a stand for. Guy actually was my girlfriend's dad at the time, when I was graduating from high school, and became my summer job all through college. I was growing up in the Midwest and came back out here um, for school. So I'd spent my school year in Boulder, Colorado, and then would be back for the summer months. And it was great, great college job. I mean, it wasn't flash and excitement, right? But it was incredible real life experience. It's small business, all the aspects, how you get stuff done and are accountable. And this guy was a cool story. He was a real estate agent, salesman, whatever, and was still licensed to do that. But um, his wife was in some kind of lab work type stuff, for pharmaceutical companies or something like that. I never was really sure. And he was doing real estate, and real estate is one of those. You have hot months, it's a sales job. You have hot months, cold months, and you have to kind of budget out. But as he said, when you're in a couple like that, you can have one hot big cash job and another if it gets you your benefits and all that. And I guess kind of midlife crisis type deal for him. He got to a point where he was doing fine. They were certainly living a good life and had I can attest to a nice family. I certainly enjoyed the girl I was dating at the time. But I would imagine just kind of got, this isn't really fun. Well, one of his high school best friends had grown up in suburbia and decided, I think he got a forestry degree, if I remember this was all sales pitch stuff, right? But I think he got a degree in forestry and then became a farmer. And so, college educated guy moves out to the country and starts growing not commodity crops like wheat or soybeans or anything like that. He was growing fresh crops and setting up deals with the big grocery chains in the area to deliver fresh. Every grocery store chain is local produce, right? They have so much that they try to allocate for higher tier items in the deal. So he'd been doing that for a while, and one of his deals was sweet corn, which everybody knows Midwest, tons of sweet corn. It's really good. And along the way, he said, "Hey, if you want, you can make some good money." I want to do. He had started doing corn roasts in big, kind of established deals, and worked with somebody that had made a portable on a trailer, built to a trailer, corn roasting oven. That if anybody's seen, been to the places where they do the little like mini donut fryer where they ride on kind of like the lazy river of scalding oil, right? And it automatically flips them and everything. Similar type deal, but with corn. And you load this thing up. It takes a while because it's like a pizza oven, right? It's just constantly moving. But you load it all up, and then you start pulling off. When it's fully loaded, the ears that are coming out are done, and you're still loading up additional ones. And he got another one of those or whatever, and had this buddy who was like, you know what, you can do weekend festivals and carnivals and stuff, and then set up this kind of flagship produce stand. So that's what we did. When I was, before I'd started, it was just kind of a small him and me type operation through the summer. But he had a little greenhouse plastic bag kind of greenhouse type deal. Hey, this is taking us just about to the end, so that's perfect. Have I sorted this stuff well enough? And does anybody know where I put these other arrows? In fact, let's take these bones downstairs. I'm guessing they're down there. I might have put them in the goodie box. Eventually, we may want to do an arrow shulker. They don't. I don't know. I don't want to lug something around I'm not really going to use that much, but we'll see. So let's put the rest down in. Well, do we have a free? Let's do this. What's in here? All of these can go down to the mushroom section, and we'll do boom special arrow section, because otherwise we'll never find them when we need them. I was thinking about putting them in a separate box down here with the arrows, but I think if I see them displayed, it may be a better fit. And then of course here we've got the mushrooms. We got the weather. We're gonna put the blocks in the middle. I'm not gonna try to speak too much. Here's that. Flesh. This. And we already got our box. Oh, we need the emeralds can go upstairs in the loot chest. And we need to grab food. And then we should be set. We're not going to do the stair beautification over by Freddy's home. Yeah, there we go. We do have a bunch of blocks over at the trading outpost. Rockets ready. Let's get our wings out, and we will be good to go at the beginning of our next episode. And I'll try to come up with which direction we're going to head when we do that. Can we sleep? Oh, we can. This is perfect. Probably take us just over the top, but get a full day ready to go. All right. Save and quit. Don't feed chocolate to parrots. Guys, seriously, give birds birdseed. Right? Big Bird taught us nothing. You all rock. I thank you so much for all the support. You guys are always awesome, and your comments and feedback are really supportive. So thank you very much for that. Do let me know if you've got any interests in specific builds, projects, any of that kind of stuff. Wow, excuse the hiccups. Right at the end here. But heading into the weekend, have a wonderful one. Take care, enjoy, and we'll see you back here for the next one. Bye now.